Wealth, fame, power. Gold Roger, the king of the pirates, attained this and everything else the world had to offer. And his dying words drove countless souls to the seas.
You want my treasure? You can have it. I left everything I gathered together in one place. Now you just have to find it.
These words lured men to the Grand Line in pursuit of dreams greater than they'd ever dared to imagine. This is the time known as the Great Pirate Era.
Come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams. Together we will find everything that we're looking for. One piece. Compass left behind, it'll only slow us down. Your heart will be your guide. Raise the sails and take the helm. That legendary place that the end of the map reveals is only legendary until someone proves it real. Through all the trouble times, through the heartache and through the pain, know that I will be there to stand by you, just like I know you'll stand by me. So come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams. Together we will find everything that we're looking for. There's always room for you if you want to be my friend. We are on the cruise. We are.
Act 2, A Corny Past.
Captain Trelawney strode confidently towards the Thousand Sunny, a broad grin on his face. The Straw Hat crew was coming into port, and he had a proposition in mind. As they docked, Trelawney greeted them with a boisterous wave.
Hey, Straw Hats, I got a proposition for you. A place you've never experienced before.
Luffy, always eager for food, jumps in with enthusiasm.
Food? I'm in.
Sanji, the crew's cook, is skeptical, focusing on the practicalities.
Hold on, Trelawney. We haven't gotten shopping yet. How can I whip up a feast without fresh ingredients?
Trelawney, confident and grinning, reassures them.
Fear not, me friends. Boslowick Inn has the finest cuisine around. And the drinks. Zoro, my man, you're gonna love this place.
Zoro, lazing on the ship, barely responds.
I'll stay on the ship. Just let me know when you find a place with decent drinks.
Trelawney leans in, revealing a mischievous grin.
Did I mention they have the best drinks in all Corny? Come on, let's not waste time.
Oh, if there'll be booze, I'm in!
With that, the crew followed Trelawney through the vibrant streets of the Boslowick district, heading towards Boslowick Inn, a local tavern known for its unique atmosphere and delectable offerings. The tavern's sign swung gently in the breeze, creaking as if beckoning them inside. The aroma of hearty meals and the distant hum of lively chatter filled the air. Trelawney pushed open the door, and the crew stepped into the warm, inviting atmosphere of Boslowick Inn.
Welcome to ye Boslowick Inn, Straw Hats. You're in for a treat.
Inside, the scent of delicious meals and the hum of lively chatter surround them. As they enter, various locals and pirates turn to see the new arrivals.
What do you think, Robin? Is this place as good as Trelawney says?
Only one way to find out.
Boslowick Inn, huh? I hope they have some good cola, because that would be super cool!
At this inn, do you think there will be other pirates there?
I hope they have something sweet for me to eat.
Perhaps they have a stage for a little musical performance. The Soul King is ready.
Hey listeners, I'm glad you're enjoying what you're listening to. I'm Billy from Zero to Hero Podcast. I'll always be joined by Jim, and me and him are the Bulk and Skull Podcasting. If you definitely like jumping down rabbit holes from week to week of anything that ranging from the old school Power Rangers 90s-esque nostalgia, or we could even be talking about moon landings. So, I know you're interested, so definitely after the show, come check us out. Zeo to Hero Podcast.
As Trelawney and the Straw Hats settled at a table in Boslowick Inn, savouring the delicious dishes laid out before them, the atmosphere buzzed with the sounds of clinking glasses and jovial chatter. The crew was captivated by the unique ambience of the tavern. Suddenly, the creaking of the stairs drew their attention. A figure descended, and the room seemed to hush in response. Axel Connor Eternal, known among his old crew as Ace, revealed himself, making his way gracefully towards the Straw Hats' table. Trelawney's eyes widened in shock at the unexpected appearance of his old first mate. Ace, with a wry smile, took a seat next to Nami and Robin, nodding to the crew.
Evening, everyone. I'm Axel Connor Eternal, or Ace, as my old crew would call me. Pleased to meet you.
Trelawney, still recovering from the surprise, stammered out a greeting.
Ace, what in the blazes are you doing here?
Just thought I'd drop by and see what my old captain is up to.
Nami, always the inquisitive navigator, seized the opportunity.
What happened to the Corny Pirates, Trelawney?
Trelawney, attempting to brush off the question with a chuckle, faltered. Before he could spin a tale, Ace interjected with a knowing grin.
Ah, the tale of the day the Corny Pirates lost their pirate pride, you see. It's a story as salty as the sea, my friends.
The crew leaned in, captivated by the promise of a pirate's tale. Boslowick Inn became the stage for Race to weave a narrative, a tale that would enthrall the Straw Hat Pirates and reveal the untold history of the Corny Pirates.
Pirate pride, huh? That sounds interesting.
Let's hear it, Ace. We're all ears.
Do pirates lose their pride often?
Chopper, there are only a few ways for pirates to lose their pride.
Yo, a tale of lost pride on the high seas. My heart is beating out of my chest. Well, it would, if I had a harder chest for that matter.
Each member of the crew expressed their anticipation, ready to unravel the story Ace had to share. "3 years in the past, Captain Trelawney stood at the helm of his ship, the Little Minnie, exuding confidence and sobriety. The air was charged with the thrill of adventure as the crew moved with purpose under the joint command of Trelawney and Ace. Ace, with red lightning crackling around him, barked out orders to the crew, their synergy evident in the efficient execution of tasks.
Keep those sails tight. We don't want any surprises.
The crew, each member embodying their unique skills, responded with precision. Grog Brewbeard, the tough fishman, manned the cooking station, barred on a songbird harmony, with the band's fruit, hummed a melodious tune that echoed across the deck.
Cooking up a storm here, Captain.
Let the sea be our stage.
Up in the crow's nest, Raven, with her keen eyes, spotted a distant ship on the horizon. She swiftly called down to Captain Trelawney.
Captain, ship spotted to the northeast.
Trelawney, a grin spreading across his face, raised a spyglass to his eye.
Fortune smiles upon us today. All hands, prepare for battle.
The crew, accustomed to the rhythm of combat, sprang into action. Johnny C. Beard, the grizzled helmsman, adjusted the ship's course with the precision of a marksman.
Course adjusted, Captain.
Blaze Fox, the hot-headed explosive master, cracked his knuckles in anticipation.
Ready to light him up, Captain.
Dread Blackheart, the silent reaper, maintained a stoic demeanor, his eyes scanning the horizon for potential threats.
Enemies ahead, Captain.
Moonies of the world unite. I am Cosplay Dude 637, and I've got a cosmic announcement for all you Sailor Moon enthusiasts out there. Get ready to experience the magic like never before with Sailor Moon E. A dark and malevolent force has returned, but so has a legendary force.
the Knights of Heaven, Zoisite, Jedite, Nephrite, and Kunzite are back with new human bodies ready to protect their prince, aka Tuxedo Mask. Come, join Sailor Moon and her Sailor Guardians along with Tuxedo Mask and his Knights of Heaven as they embark on a celestial journey filled with intrigue, battle of cosmic proportions, and the resurge of an ancient power that could change everything. So, why should you tune in? Because Sailor Moon is not just a podcast, it's a portal into the enchanting world of Sailor Moon, where nostalgia meets new adventures. Subscribe now on your favorite podcast platforms. Search for Sailor Moon E and join me, Cosplay Dude 637, as we uncover secrets and embrace the magic that has captivated fans worldwide.
As the crew prepared for battle, the little Minnie surged forward, propelled by both the wind and the collective determination of the Corny Pirates. The stage was set for a clash at sea, and the crew of the little Minnie was more than ready to face the challenge. The clash of cannon fire between the little Minnie and the Wolf Fang painted the sea with explosions and smoke. The air was filled with the acrid scent of gunpowder as both ships maneuvered for a strategic advantage. On the little Minnie, chaos erupted as the Corny Pirates clashed with the Wolf Pack Pirates. Swords clashed, gunfire echoed, and explosions rocked the ship. Trelawney, with his flamboyant swordsmanship, faced off against Lady Killigrew, the Cornish sea wolf, in a duel that echoed with the clash of steel.
You may be a wolf, but I've danced with furious beasts.
Let's see if you can dance out of this.
The air crackled with tension as Ace, the wielder of red lightning, faced off against Anne Bonny, the cunning and fierce quartermaster of the Wolf Pack Pirates. Sparks danced around Ace, a testament to the raw power at his command, while Anne Bonny brandished her cutlass with a confident grin.
Let's see if you can dance the storm, Anne.
I'm always up for a good dance, but I lead.
The clash began with a burst of intensity. Ace unleashed arcs of red lightning, each strike a deadly dance of energy. Anne Bonny, agile and nimble, dodged and weaved through the electrified onslaught, her cutlass ablur as she parried and counter-attacked.
Quick on your feet. But can you keep up?
Lightning may be fast, but so am I.
The battle shifted seamlessly from the deck to the rigging, both combatants using their environment to their advantage. Ace leapt between masts, sending bolts of lightning in calculated strikes. Anne Bonny swung from ropes, her cutlass cutting through the air like a deadly wind.
I control the very elements, Anne. What can you do?
Adapt and overcome, love.
As the clash intensified, Anne Bonny's movements became increasingly unpredictable. Suddenly, she lunged forward with a surprising burst of speed, catching Ace off guard. Their blades met in a shower of sparks, and Anne Bonny seized the opportunity.
Lightning might be fast, but it follows a pattern.
With a swift move, she disarmed Ace and pressed her cutlass against his chest, a victorious grin on her face.
Looks like the storm has calmed, love.
You've got a bit more of a bite than I expected.
The crew watched in awe as Anne Bonny, with a triumphant air, released Ace from her grasp. The battle of elements and cunning had come to an end, leaving both crews to ponder the shifting tides of their ongoing confrontation. In a sudden surge of power, Lady Killigrew invoked her Wawa fruit. The transformation was swift, and she emerged as a formidable female werewolf. Her fur glistened in the sunlight as she lunged at Trelawney with enhanced strength and agility.
Your time is over, Trelawney.
Trelawney fought valiantly, but the overwhelming power of the werewolf form proved too much. With a forceful strike, Lady Killigrew disarmed him, forcing him to his knees.
This won't be the end.
With Trelawney defeated, Lady Killigrew turned her attention to the remaining Corny Pirates. The once defiant crew now stood subdued.
Stand down, all of you. The Wolf Pack has claimed this ship.
As the Corny Pirates reluctantly lowered their weapons, Lady Killigrew's crew, the victorious Wolf Pack Pirates, swarmed the little Minnie. They looted its supplies, leaving the defeated Corny Pirates to watch as their ship was ransacked.
Curse these mutts.
We'll get our revenge.
In a final act of humiliation, Lady Killigrew ordered her crew to seize the Corny Pirates' Jolly Roger, the symbol of their pride and identity.
Take their flag. Let them remember the day they faced the wolf pack.
As Ace finished recounting the painful tale of the Corny Pirates' defeat, a heavy silence settled over the room. Trelawney, lost in the haunting memories of that fateful day, stared into the distance.
And so, after that damn day, Captain Trelawney disbanded the Corny Pirates. The sea took a piece of each of us.
Luffy, his eyes burning with determination, glanced over at Trelawney, a question hanging in the air.
If you had your flag back, would you let your crew return to your side?
Trelawney, surprised by the question, took a moment before slow nodding.
Aye, but it's hopeless. No one can defeat the Cornish sea wolf and her crew.
Luffy slammed his fist on the table, his fiery spirit unyielding.
There is always hope.
Nami, wearing a knowing smile, shook her head in amused disbelief.
Looks like we're doing this now.
Zoro, leaning back with crossed arms, added his calm agreement.
Yep. Once Luffy makes up his mind, there's no stopping him.
The Straw Hat Pirates, now aware of the challenge ahead, exchanged determined glances. The tale of the Corny Pirates had stirred something within them, a sense of camaraderie and a willingness to stand against the odds.
We'll take on the Cornish sea wolf and her crew. No one messes with our friends.
Captain's got a point. We can't let anyone mess with our Nakama.
We've faced impossible odds before. What's just one more crazy adventure?
Yeah! Luffy always finds a way.
Captain's got the spirit. Count me in. I'm ready for some super epic battles.
Luffy's determination is contagious. Let's face this challenge together.
Yo, the captain's resolve resonates through my bones.
The resolve in Luffy's voice echoed through the room, setting the stage for a new adventure and a chance to defy the seemingly insurmountable. The Straw Hat Pirates, fueled by hope and the bonds they shared, were ready to face the challenges that lay ahead.
Monkey D. Luffy, portrayed by me, Cosplay Dude 637. Roanoa Zoro, portrayed by Cosplay Sun 637. Nami, portrayed by Cosplay Wife 637. Usopp was portrayed by A-Crown. Sanji, portrayed by Dark Crimson Brood. Tony Chopper was portrayed by Miffy. Nico Robin, portrayed by Melodic Maria 18. Frankie was portrayed by Jordan from If You Give a Dad a Podcast. Brooke, portrayed by B. Woods. And Jinbei was portrayed by Billy from Zero to Hero, the podcast. Now, for our OC characters, we have Captain Mark Trelawney, portrayed by the Red Cornish Ranger from Nerds Through Comics. Axel Connor Eternal and Atarashi, portrayed by Ty Tiger of Tiger Tales. And Misty, portrayed by Jordan. All other members of the Wolfpack Pirates were voiced by AI. Thank you to the talented voice actors who brought these characters to life. This podcast is a production of the Three Ranger Bros Studios, in association with Zero to Hero, the podcast. Thank you all for listening to that story. I hope you enjoyed it. Just a reminder that all my fanfictions are just that, fanfictions, and does not mean to infringe on the mainstream continuity that it's from. Now, I'd like to take a little bit of time to thank all those that support me. First off, you have the Three Ranger Bros Studio, which consists of myself, Cosplay Dude 637, my Parabatai and dear friend, Ty Tiger, with all his YouTube channels, Tiger Tales, and his new podcast, the Tiger Nexus Podcast. Then, of course, last but definitely not least, we have Mark, the Red Cornish Ranger, with his podcast, Nerds Through Comics. And then there's the guys at Zero to Hero, the podcast. Jim and Billy, the bulk and skull of podcasting. anything nerdy you think you have ever talked about, I guarantee they have an episode about it. So definitely go check them out. Then we have Jared over on If You Give a Dad a Podcast. An amazing guy, a dad like myself that just loves talking to nerdy people about every subject. So definitely go give him a listen also. Then there's Jacob, aka the Iron Avenger, on TikTok and Instagram. We also have to give a shout out to Ben the Baker Ranger. And last but not least, there is Tony, our good friend. And an honorable mention to the late, great Rebel Ranger Sam. We love you, we miss you. Every person I just mentioned is a member of the Zero to Hero Network. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of time to mention some of the friends of the Zero to Hero Network. First off, we have Casey from the Mighty Morphin Conspiracy Theories, Justin, aka A-Crown, from the Author's Crown YouTube channel, Johnson of Western Strike, Rob, aka Lightning Collector 2021, James, better known as Beauty_Baba Yaga, Justin the Green Spartan Ranger, and Michael and Nathan of the Power Trip. Everyone I just named has been a huge supporter to me and my podcast, and if you can, go give them a follow. It would mean the world to me. Thanks a lot. Until next time, guys. Later days.